Hey guys, so my definition of panic is the brain searching for a solution to a given problem, not finding one. And then the fight or flight kicks in, and that's when you do weird shit like run into burning buildings, run off of cliffs and in front of trains and things like that. And the reason I bring that up is, and this is nothing profound, I'm sure we've all thought of it, but I can tell you if I had more time, that when you think of things before they happen, believe it or not, they're in your brain permanently. And when that thing happens or something similar, your brain will default to that. Hey, in other words, if I thought, well, if I'm in a fire in this hotel, I'm going to go out and, make a left because I already know the fire exit's there. Well, if you've already thought that, that's what you'll do as opposed to running to the right. That's a bad example, but you get it. So with this latest incident with this domestic terrorist who ran down all the people in the SUV, look, we're going to see that happen again, unfortunately. Copycats, and that's not the first time that's happened. Vehicles are as deadly or deadlier than firearms, for those of us that know. And there's plenty of cases worldwide to prove that. So this holiday season, well, Thanksgiving's over, so Christmas, as you're shopping, as you're going to the Christmas parade or the Thanksgiving parade out in Pasadena or, whatever you're going to, some event where there's crowds, you need to think about right now and maybe talk with your families and have a plan put in place ahead of time. And more importantly, pay attention to your gut feelings and be very situationally aware. Obviously, if you hear a revving engine coming toward your, in your direction, don't be afraid to whip around and find out and verify that everything's okay. And as you're walking along, ask yourself, what would I do if a car jumped up on the sidewalk right here and just started freaking mowing people down? There's little alcoves, there's doorways. Do you have to kick in a window and cut yourself as you go through? You got to plan these things out. Now, the exact scenario that you think about won't happen in all likelihood. But if something similar does, a guy down the street starts firing machine gun fire at the crowd because he wants to kill a lot of people. The alcove would do you just as good as if it was an SUV coming toward you. You understand? So give it thought, talk to your family, and stay alert, stay alive. And the most important part of that whole thing is stay alert. You don't want to be in a situation that makes you a good target. And always have an exit plan, just like when you're at the movie theater. Know where your exits and safe zones are. Stay safe.